Hey, today we're going to count to 3 and we're going to take a trip to the dark side. So stick around and I'll explain exactly what we're going to do today. Hey everyone, Paul here, PZ Guitar, your virtual practice partner. And today we're going to be doing 3/4 time. That's the counting of 3. And we're also going to be doing on the dark side, we're going to be doing some minor chords. Minor chords are very, very important. Despite their name, major chords are not more important than minor chords. Minor chords are not less important than major chords. Minor chords and major chords, the words, the descriptor, major and minor, tell you what the interval is between the root and the middle note. It's either a major third or a minor third away. That's all. It has nothing to do with importance. I just want to get that out of the way. So we're going to do minor chords today. We're going to do A minor, D minor, and E minor. And we're going to do everything in 3/4 time. So if you've watched the first 4 episodes, because this is episode number 5, can't believe that already. If you've watched the first 4 episodes, you kind of know what it is, what's going to be coming up. As always, please download today's video documentation. It's going to be in the video description. It's free. It's easy. Add it to your PZ Guitar library. So let me put on my reading glasses so I can hear better. And let's get right to it. Okay, so today it's going to be A minor, D minor, and E minor. And we're going to start off with just 3 simple down strums. 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. Just follow along in the documentation. Okay, that was our warm-up set. Again, we go in both directions. We do the A minor, D minor, E minor, and then we start again and go A minor, E minor, D minor. So that way you get to practice every combination of going back and forth between every single chord group. All right, we've been doing that for the entire series, and we'll continue doing that for the series because we want to build up good, be able to change chords no matter what the situation is. So we just did number 1. Let's do lab 2. Hey, if you enjoy this kind of content and you get a lot of value out of it, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you're so inclined, and ring the bell so that way you get notified for future content, as well as please leave a comment. Comments are valuable for not just for me but also for other people, because if you leave a comment and ask a question, you're probably not the only one that has that. So I'll answer it, or some of the other smart people on the channel, they'll answer it as well. So let's get ready to go. So we're going to start off with an up strum on the end of 3 for pattern number 2. Okay, it's going to be down, down. So, and take a close look at what I'm doing on my hands here. So, because I'm going to talk about it a little bit later. So the little subtle thing, it's almost like a pro tip, not that I'm a pro, but the pro tip that I've seen many hundreds of musicians do is that, especially when you have, let's say, an up strum on that end of the preceding measure before you go to the next measure and you have to change chords, what pros will do is they will And now that up strum is open chords. And they use that time to get prepared for the next chord. It's a very, very common technique. So if you're having a problem, if you're having a timing issue, first off, slow the video down. Use the little gear icon that's on YouTube. Slow it down to give yourself plenty of time. But when you want to speed things up a bit, you will. And now that I point this out, you will see it all the time. Is that final up strum is going to be just a few of the open strings. Just as long as you're projecting sound out is all that really matters. And once you see that, once I let that genie out of the bag, you'll see it all the time. So that was, we just did lab 2. Let's go to lab 3. Lab 3 is yet another up strum. So it's going to be down, down, up, down, up. All right. Again, same pattern. Ready? I'm ready. I'll wait. Here we go. Again, on that end of 3, you could hit just a few of the high strings, the B. You know, you can hit the high E and the B, or even just the high E, just something to put some sound out there. Or if you get really good or very determined, make that full chord. So let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is, again, one of the things that is almost like a syncopated kind of a strum, is that I'm going to be missing the downbeat on 2. How do I know? Because it says so. So the downbeat on 2. And by the way, these little guide sheets, they're invaluable. I wrote this lesson, and I still need it because otherwise I get mush. My brain gets mush. So I just want to be able to have you follow along as well, so that way you can put your full attention on the strumming and get the strumming down. Here today, it's going to be a right hand drill and a left hand drill. We're doing new chords, and we're changing our right hand ever so slightly. We're just shortening the time frame here. The measure is going to be 3 beats instead of 4 beats. So again, it's going to be down, up, down, up. It's actually a nice pattern. Here we go. So now, pattern number 5, the last pattern of the day here. Well, actually, there's a 6th pattern, but you know what it's going to be coming up. But pattern number 5 is every beat, up 1 and 2 and 3, and so it's down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so for pattern number 6 is, again, we do the same previous 5 patterns as I change sheets here. And oh, by the way, chord diagrams for the documentation. We just do every pattern, we just go through the sequence one time, but we do it consecutively because a lot of songs have different strum patterns within the same song. So that's what we're trying to simulate today. And we're doing it in 3/4 time. And we're doing minor chords. So it's completely different, but very much the same, but completely different. Here we go. New pattern. New pattern. Okay, stick around for some tips, and thanks. Everyone, thanks so much for sticking around and practicing again with me like we're in the room together. Hopefully that hopefully this was a little challenging. You know, it's always good to play a little bit out of your comfort zone to make your comfort zone a little bit bigger so that way you can do bigger and better things coming up. So today, those darker chords, the A minor, D minor, E minor, they come up in songs all the time, and they are legitimate chords, and the 3/4 time is also another legitimate. There are thousands of different strum patterns. I haven't even gotten into 16th note strumming yet. I haven't even done that. I've just done quarter notes and eighth notes. I haven't even gone even deep in the woods yet, or maybe I'll forego that, or maybe I'll save that for another time. But all of these things are leading up to, so that way you can say, Paul, when are you going to teach me some chords? When are you going to teach me some songs? When are you going to teach me some songs here? Well, I am. Just kind of think of it as like, you know, Karate Kid Mr. Miyagi with wax on, wax off, paint the fence side to side. You know, I'm disguising all of these tools for you so that way you can play songs, and we'll incorporate some songs here. So one of the things that we're going to do in an upcoming lesson here is we're going to bluesify this a little bit, some of these chords, and then we'll start doing some of the same chord progressions that we've done so far, and add some minor chords, and we'll start doing some real songs. So until then, keep practicing, and I'll see you soon.